Hello people, so I'm doing this video just to share my perspective on Halloween specifically. And again, this is my perspective and I just want to talk about it. So out of curiosity, I decided to figure out what even is the origin of Halloween. And in my research, I found some interesting things. I found out that Halloween actually comes from a phrase, All Hallows Eve, which means the evening before All Saints Day. It has its origin in like pagan beginnings. They actually used to call it was said that long before Christianity spread to Europe, the ancient Celts in what is now called Ireland, in the UK and in northern France, they celebrated a festival called the Samhain. It's actually spelled Samhain. They call it the Samhain, and it marks the end of harvest and the beginning of winter. And they call it a season that was associated with death and the spirit world. So during Samhain, the Celts believed that the boundary between the living and the dead was blurred, and they believed that the spirits of the dead were taught to roam the earth. And so people had like bonfires and like costumes and things like that to disguise themselves from the evil spirit. And that's the origin of Halloween, right? And over time, in my research, I found that Christians attempted to Christianize it, and that's where Christians get into trouble, where we try to Christianize things or try to make something seem Christianly, right? We are supposed to be the light. We're supposed to be the standard setter. Anyway, so it was said that in the 18th century, Pope Gregory III moved All Saints' Day to November 1st, possibly to absorb or transform the pagan Samhain celebrations, right? So they called it the evening before became All Hallows Eve. So they call it Halloween. And that's kind of like the origin is rooted in paganism, occultism, occult practices, customs like the jack-o'-lanterns, the costumes and the trick and treating. Now, over time, people have kind of like limited it to just like costumes, cute costumes and things and whatever like that. I believe that Halloween glorifies darkness. I believe that it kind of tries to trivialize evil. I mean, I grew up in West Africa. I know that evil is real and it's not, it's real. So when people try to make mockery of it or they kind of try to trivialize it, then there's a problem. As Christians, I don't think we should participate in Halloween, not even the cute part of it. Oh, so you say, oh, you're getting your kids the cute costumes or the candy and stuff. I don't do that personally. I don't believe in Halloween. I don't celebrate it. My children know. I don't do costume. We don't do trick or treating. We don't do any of all that stuff. I think it's done, and it's okay because I mean it's a personal conviction. I'm not judging those who do. It's a level of understanding that you have to come to it personally. And I think that I pray that God will help us as parents to do this. Where the issue comes is how you help your children navigate the world to stand alone when they're the only kids standing. And I was really, really impressed because my daughter, 9-year-old, said, "You know what, mom? I'm just going to skip the Halloween parade this year." And that's the level we need to get to as Christian parents, to get to a point where your child will be able to say, "You know what, mom? I'm going to skip it this year. I'm not going to do this." And I pray that God will help us. I pray that God will give us true understanding when it comes to this. See you in my next video. Take care. Bye.